Hello everybody, we've got a new update from the Old School RuneScape team. This is the Crystal Halberd special, and more. So this week in Old School, they've got a nice batch of quality of life updates, including a special attack for the Crystal Halberd, a left click smith option on anvils, and a small buff to the Bandos godsword special attack. Let's get straight into the details. So we're starting off with the Crystal Halberd special attack. The Crystal Halberd, a reward from the Hard Western Province's achievement diary, has now been given a special attack. It has inherited the special attack of the Dragon Halberd. This special attack consumes 30% special attack energy, hitting enemies larger than a 1x1 twice, and hitting enemies beside the target. The addition of this special attack makes the Crystal Halberd a weapon worthy of its difficulty to obtain. Head over to the Elder Gnome Child and get to work on this Western Province's diary if you want to get your hands on this now fittingly strong weapon. Next, alchemy and drop warnings now use the grand exchange prices. So warnings when trying to drop items or use high alchemy on valuable items will now appear based on the grand exchange value of the items rather than the alchemy value. They hope that this will provide us with more accurate warnings. Next, the Bandos godsword special attack tweak. The Bandos godsword special attack inflicts 21% more damage and drains the opponent's combat stats based on the damage dealt. To give it a small buff, they've reduced the cost of the special attack from 100% to 65%. The Bandos godsword is useful for killing a number of bosses, and this small buff should make it as valuable as a weapon with the name godsword should be. Next, the left click smith option on anvils. Blacksmiths of RuneScape, the day has come. No more worrying about the fiddly use of bars on anvils. The left click smith option is here. Next, fairy rings without staff. They've added an additional reward to the Elite Lumberage and Draenor achievement diary. Those of us that have been hard at work and have completed it can now use fairy rings without equipping a staff. Those of us that regularly use fairy rings and have completed the diary no longer have to worry about that unexpected return trips to the bank after you're all set up but you forget your staff. Finally, in other news, the Motherlode Mine's ladder has had its click zone changed to help players click the correct end of it. Oziak has stocked up on anti-dragon shields and is now selling them in his shop. Players that have completed the medium Falador achievement diary now have an increased chance of receiving clue scrolls from Falador guards. Allotment farmers should once again be able to sell us farming supplies if we've completed the Garden of Tranquility quest. And finally, a buy option has been added to the membership bonds interface to help players find their way to the correct page. Very useful update today, lots of small quality of life things that will really help the gameplay along. I particularly like the fairy rings without a staff, and I'm imagining things like left click smithing will be very useful. So if you want to discuss this update, please go on the forums or in my comments below. If you want to watch the previous update to the game, please click here. And if you want to watch my poll video from which these updates come from, please click here. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.